Yo, what's up everyone, LegendBegins here, and we are playing Celeste 64, apparently. Yeah, I was trying to think of like, okay, what do we do? We're on a bit of a Nintendo 64 game style kick, so you know what? Let's go ahead and play a modern one. I played the original Celeste, it was pretty fun. It was a pretty neato, difficult platformer. And so I figured, whoa! Hey, we made it. Why not play the Nintendo 64 version? It's so cold out here. Okay, thank you, lady. Nice to see you too. So yeah, this is the 2D platformer Celeste, but it's 3D and also still a platformer. But you know what? I'm not like, I don't care enough about the dialogue, to be quite honest with you. I just want to run around and be able to platform and do cool stuff like that. Okay, so we can break into this little castle area. That's cool. This feels like one of those kinds of games that you could like really break if you wanted to. I mean, maybe they really thought hard about how they were designing this and made it so like there isn't a great way of getting anywhere except by the intended route. But if they didn't do that, then this would be oh, whoops. Then this would be incredible, and you could do some really cool stuff. Whoa, what is this? Hey, look at that. We got another strawberry. Anyway, yeah. What have you guys been up to? It's been a minute. I recognize that fact of life. I was sick, and then I had to be out of town for a long while. Whoops! Kind of like that, like Celeste just was. Did it get rid of my strawberry? No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, I was a little bit incapacitated, but you know what? That's okay. Oh, I get it. It's supposed to fling me if I jump off of it, I think. But that took me somewhere. Where did that take me? Ah, whatever. I don't think that this is necessarily what I'm intended to do. But anyway. Ooh, look at that. Oh, dear. Anyway, yeah, so I wasn't feeling great, and then I was out of town, and that kind of messed everything up for me. So you know what? We do what we must because we can. So, I don't even get the little bubble. What's the deal? Okay, so where do I go from here? That is an open question. Oh, I bet you I can make that. I can totally make that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was close. But regardless, I am here now. And yeah, I was just like, okay, what should I play? Well, why don't we play this little fun Nintendo 64 style game with platforming aspects. It's cute, it's fun, and it's free. And so yeah, speaking of free, the Steam sale is on right now, and as it has been in the last few years, it's not very good. I mean, I don't remember a Steam sale being all that incredible since probably the Monster sale in 2015. And the reason that I think, in part, that Steam sales have not been as good, and I could be totally wrong in my guesstimation here, but I think that part of it is because of the fact that we have refunds now. And so publishers aren't taking quite as large risks with what they publish. Because, why, right? Because if a user, look at that, cassette tape. Because like, if a user buys a game and they don't like it, well, they don't have to keep it. They can just get rid of it. Does this take me out? Oh, I bet you it does. And so it ends up being a situation where there's no risk to the users, so the publishers adopt all of the risk. And so as a result, if I want to put a game out there, I am disincentivized for making it risky for myself. Oh, is this like on the beat? Whoops, yes it is. It's a good thing I am talking over the beat so I can't hear it. Let's let me just play this in my head for a second. Okay, there we go. There's another one. Oh, well, so much for that. Can I just like zoom? Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna skip most of this. Oh, I can't even grab onto that. Okay. That's fine. That's almost fine. We're gonna be okay. There we go. So let that go. Then that. Well, I am apparently not good. That is a perfectly fine and valid thing to be. Is not very good. Whoa! Did you see that save? That was awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Legend is doing good. All right. Whoa, I can't get exploded by these things. I think if I land in there, it's gonna kill me. Oh, oh no! Oh man, that was close, dog. Look at that. Well, that wasn't. Regardless, you know, this is pretty fun. It's cute. It's not too terrible. It's a little bit more tricky. I'm definitely a 2D platformer type person, but you know what? I can vibe with this. Whoa, that was a little bit tricky because it really wants to push you to like one side or the other. So it's gonna be like dot 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 dot. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! We timed it perfectly, dog. Get absolutely wrecked. So yeah, there are tons of games that I could have gone for, but you know, I thought, hey, they might be getting kind of sick of like Super Mario 64 style ROM hacks, and so I didn't want to impose, you know. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in the future, because I would be more than glad to do whatever you want. I gotta have some feedback on that. So that said, I was thinking about doing a Toho video, seeing if there was any interest in that, but I figured that since I was away for some time, and people seem to have been enjoying the Nintendo 64 style games, I'd go ahead and give this one another shot, just to kind of get back into the groove, and then hopefully, oh, give me, oh man, okay. So I assume I hit those and I get an extra jump. That is my base assumption here. So what if I reach over here? Oh wait, no, does that give me a jump or does that refresh my dash? I guess we'll find out. Nope, it does not refresh my dash. I don't know what those do. Do I just have to get all of them? Do I have unlimited climbing ability or does my climb get exhausted? Because I think in the original Celeste, it did get exhausted. Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure I have to use my dash to grab that one. So, let's not do the thing that I just did there. Let's save the dash, go all the way around this maze-looking thing. I think there was one over here. Do I have unlimited climbing? I can't tell, dude. Okay, so I should be able to jump, dash, and then catch back on. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, and don't fall off. It shouldn't just be able to fall off like that. That's not very fair. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna knock this thing out of the park. Just watch. Yeah, the controls are a little bit weirder than a 2D platformers, but we're getting the hang of it. But that said, yeah. Stop falling off the bottom! The stupid camera's like angled. I'm like hitting the side. I am hitting like directly left. And it's like, nope, you are at an angled left position because we are filming this at a weird angle. Whatever. Okay, then I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna make sure, absolutely certain, I am nowhere close to the bottom of this. Okay, let's look around, see if we can find our next target here. Is this the last one? It might be. It is, I just heard the doorbell. Which was not mine, it was the game's. Here we go. Okay, whenever you're doing a 3D platformer, shadows are imperative. Because if you don't have a good shadow, you can't tell where you're going to land. And if you don't tell where you're going to land, you're going to die. Also, coffee of the day. There's no creamer. I've actually taken drinking it black. Hold on. Oh, that stuff is good. Anyway, so yeah, I've really taken, oh, did I get a flag over there? I think I did. I've really taken to drinking it black recently, and I don't necessarily know why. It's just kind of been a thing. Like one day, because I used to, you guys know, I drank a lot of cinnamon roll creamer. And so one day, I was just like, you know what? Creamer doesn't sound good right now, so let's not use it. And I didn't. And at that point, oh no. Okay, are we good? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, and so I was like, okay, you know what? I just kind of feel like drinking a black. Let's drink a black. And so I did. And when I did, I was like, whoa, this is good. I mean, like, and I drank black coffee before. Don't misunderstand me here. So it wasn't a situation where I was like, what is this incredible concoction that I have created? No, like, I like black coffee. I have for a long time. but I always like just a little bit of creamer. Just a wee bit, you know? What's going on, Mr. Game? Something went crazy on my end because my monitors went black. There we go. Oh, I'm flying! This is sick! This is super sick. All right, let's grab this. Anyway. Oh, please don't fall. So anyway, that being said, I got a black coffee, and then just ever since then, creamer has just not sounded great. So, for better or for worse, I'm a black coffee drinker now. And so I'm sorry for everybody who is a big fan of creamer of the day. That might be gone for a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, man. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe I will get sick of drinking it black and will one day go back to drinking it creamified, you know? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look how good we are. Also, that line that shows where you are on the bottom of Celeste is, like, really useful. Oh, I hope I didn't miss one. I missed one. I could have recovered. I could have if I had just played the game a little bit better. But you know what? That's okay. That's life. Sometimes you play, sometimes you lose. But yeah, the type of coffee I drink is the Kirkland's, like the Costco Kirkland's. And it is the Pacific Bold variety. And I'm like, I'm not a coffee snob. I kind of want to become one. Just because there's a lot, like, I like the idea of knowing a lot about coffee, like James Hoffman on YouTube. Oh, man, that was close. But it's one of those, I just kind of like it, and I don't know if I am picky enough to become a coffee snob. Like, can I just... Well, one thing I'm afraid of is it going to ruin my just general enjoyment of, like, basically all coffee? And if so, I wouldn't want to become one, I don't think. Oh, man. But, you know, I like the idea of knowing the ins and outs of good coffee generation, preparation, bean picking. Woo! Okay, we're good. We're good! Okay, look at that. Look at that save. That was sick. Look at us. We are killing it, dog. I wonder if this game has any kind of, like, assist where it sort of magnetizes you to a platform, more or less. Oh, no. Oh, that was so close to being cool. But that being said, I really like Costco's Kirkland Specific Bold because, like, for me, the biggest coffee sin is acidity. If my coffee tastes like battery acid, I don't like the coffee. And a lot of coffees are really sour. I should not be drinking a coffee and being like, oh, how many sour gummy worms did you melt into this? When I'm thinking of a perfect coffee, I want it to be very strong, so I want it to have, like, a lot of flavor. But almost more important, I want it to be really bitter. And so I want to remove as much acidity as we can and make it so it's a very pronounced bitter flavor. And for me, that's the perfect coffee. And I'm sure that somebody's out there being like, okay, so that you just want like Folgers or something. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I do not know. I forgot to kind of change the camera around, but I'm not going to do that anymore because that's going to mess me up. In fact, I shouldn't have changed it that one time, but you know what? We will make the most of it with the resources that we have. So yeah, coffee. I enjoy it. I would love to be good at it, but right now I am not. I am just a mere enjoyer of the caffeinated world that I died. Okay, regardless of all of that, I'm just trying to say things as I try not to die. Because platformers, I don't know why, in retrospect, I don't know why I picked Celeste. Difficult platformers are one of the most difficult things. I just said difficult twice. One of the most challenging genres to commentate over, because so much of your mental energy goes into processing the platforming that it's very difficult to speak on top of. And so this is a bit of a tangent, but it's related, so just bear with me. For my job, I have a lot of instances where I basically have to improv. I have to talk on the spot about a given subject and just go. And say meaningful things that people want to listen to about stuff I wasn't able to prepare in advance. And so you kind of just have to be able to speak without thinking very much, which I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who are very good at that, but that's not the kind of thing that I'm talking about. But when I started YouTube about 11 years ago, which blows my mind, I was looking at my channel today, and apparently some of my most watched videos are from over a decade ago, and it kind of hurts my heart, to be honest. But it was like more marketable stuff than I have now, I guess you could call it. Because, like, you know, I'm a niche Let's Player, and those are a dime a dozen, and that's okay. I don't have to be Mr. Beast 2.0. But, you know, you don't want nobody to watch. And I had a few videos of stuff I was interested in back in the day, and some of which I still think are very interesting. But, oh, that might have been a big mistake. You know, we'll roll with it and see what happens. I think we could save that. If we jumped at it and then flew backwards with our ability, we would have probably been fine, but... Oh, that was foolish, but it worked! But you know, it's one of those videos took so long to prepare, and it was like, I'll call it a big risk for me to publish, not because like something bad could happen, but more so that the amount of time I spent on it could end up wasted, and nobody likes their time being wasted, right? And the same way that when I make these videos, I try to make it interesting, because I want it to be fun for you and not a waste of your time. And so it requires a lot of effort. Am I boring you with this? I mean, I'm just kind of chilling while running around grabbing the coins, but I don't want to show the same thing for too long. But yeah, it's one of those, I spent a lot of time making them, and sometimes they got a lot of views, sometimes they didn't. But if it takes like 8 hours to make and nobody watches it, it's not a great feeling. I'll give it a few more tries, and if we can't get it, we'll jump back, you know. Like I said, I'm not here to waste your time. I just would really like to get all of the blue gem coin things with the hole in them. I don't know, are they donuts? They would probably be not great donuts. They're very thin, and a strange color for the breaded arts. Also, petition to call baked goods the breaded arts. That sounds like a great change for our society that would have no negative repercussions whatsoever. But yeah, the Steam sale thing. So there's no longer really a risk for consumers to just like grab a game that they might not like. So close. And so with the refund system, publishers are like, well, why would I take a risk by publishing something that cost a whole lot of money when I might not get the return that I'm looking for due to users refunding the game? And so, yeah, sales are a great thing that are nice to have, but it has kind of killed, in a sense, the Steam sale. I also miss having flash sales. Flash sales were incredible, but you have a similar problem. Why would a user not just grab your game, and then if it goes on a flash sale... Oh, that's dangerous for me. Man, we almost made that. And if it goes on a flash sale, refund it, and get it at the lowest possible price. Now, obviously, there was a way that you could address that and kind of game the system with flash sales, being don't buy anything at, I'll call quote-unquote full price, but at sale price until the sale was almost over. That way, you can grab it if it goes on flash sale, and if it doesn't go on flash sale, just get it the last hour of the last day. So yeah, the system was still gameable before, but now it's even more gameable than ever, and so Valve quit doing flash sales, which, in my opinion, kind of killed the spirit of the Steam sale. But the real nail in the coffin for the fun of the annual Steam sale was every year, at least a lot of years, Valve used to do a community-wide game. Like the monster sale was something where the more games you bought, the more ammo you would get to defeat these monsters. And you were working in huge teams with everybody on Steam, not just your friends lists. And it would allow you to collectively defeat these creatures, and more or less everyone was just having an incredible time playing these sale games with each other. And the last one that I remember was, I think it was called Saliens, and it wasn't very good, to be honest. Saliens was fine, but the monster sale, I think everybody agrees, was peak Steam sale. It was fun, the deals were good, you would get stuff at 90% off. Like, when was the last time, and I know Steam has like a deep discounts category this year, but it's not really impressive. But like, when was the last time you saw a really good, relatively recent title at 90% off? Like, it just doesn't happen anymore. And so, as a result, like, the Steam sale has just kind of gotten disappointing. Basically every game goes on sale every now and then, and the Steam sale discounts are more or less the same as the regular discounts that a game would have throughout the year. And even if it is a nicer discount, it's probably going to be the same price as you would get at the autumn sale, the Halloween sale, the spring sale, and the winter sale. And so it's just not really worth being excited about anymore. But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. You know, and, wow, this is about to start getting really deep for one of these videos. I mean, I've noticed kind of a trend just in the world, being that things typically start... Okay, I wish I could turn off the super jumps, because it's not helping me here. I've noticed a trend that, like, things typically start okay or pretty good, and over time, they end up getting worse. And I know that this has been a more observed phenomenon in recent years. But it seems to be like, you know, as something catches on and it's trying to gain traction, it does a lot of things that people really like because it's trying to attract users. But as it's more established, it's trying to reduce its own risk and maximize its own benefit. And I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. It's just the way that things are. But as a result, stuff tends to get worse over time, and it's unfortunate. I rarely, if ever, see a platform, a group, an organization, you name it, end up getting better as time goes on, at least in the long term. Which, again, it might just be the way the world is, and if so, that's fine. But you wish that everything could just get better the more that you use it, and the more you're a part of it. But alas, that's not how things are, and so we gotta make the most of it with what we've got in any situation. So even if stuff like the internet, for instance, I miss the days when it was all super customizable. You know, everyone had a GeoCities or a MySpace page that was unique and relevant to them. It wasn't just, oh, everyone has the same looking Facebook profile, one of the profiles of all time. It was one of those, if it was yours, it was yours. And, you know, sure, not everything was uniform, not everything looked good, but it felt real and human. And there's a lot of fear that AI is going to be like the nail in the coffin for anything personal on the internet. Now, I'm not necessarily that hopeless about it. Look at that. I do think that there is some hope. This is tough. That last part is killing me. So like, take for instance, if like large language models and image generators, like all of the modern AI stuff we're seeing, if it starts to slow down about where we are and goes into the optimization phase rather than the revolutionary development phase, and there are some indications that that's kind of where we are right now, then we actually are in pretty good shape to make the most of this technology without it kind of disrupting our ways of life. Which I think is a good thing to have, right? Nobody wants the entire world to be upended because of some technology. At least not in a way that we're unprepared for. And so I'm actually going to finish this, and we'll be right back. Okay, it was like the second or third try after I paused it, so... No! Okay, let's try that one more time and see... Okay, I cannot believe that I did that. That was ridiculous, dude. So anyway, what I was getting at was AI could potentially, and hear me out, I know that AI is a controversial thing, but it could get us to the point where everyone sort of has their own, well, I guess that's fine, where everyone kind of has their own custom internet. Because, like, let's say that, you know, right now AI-generated content has kind of gone rampant in terms of spam, which, honestly, I think is the biggest danger that everybody ignores, is how much, you know, we could use this stuff to just spam the world. How do I get there? But, what am I getting at here? Oh, that wasn't good for me. That was not good for me at all. Anyway, in terms, so yeah, you can use AI to really do a lot of spam stuff, right? And as a result, it might actually make these major platforms less appealing because there's not real people on them. But that does come with certain interesting side effects, being that people are going to look for something else. What do I do? Oh, there's a feather down there. People are going to look for other ways to connect in like a real way. And if they're looking for these ways to experience, like, I'll say, a real internet, they'll probably want some kind of filter to take out the fake stuff and get high-quality good stuff in its place. And I'm saying this in the most, like, meaningful terms I can while playing this. Okay, hold on, hear me out. They're going to want the most meaningful way to separate, like, legit stuff from the trash. And if AI is good enough to figure out, okay, this is good content that the user's going to like, this is bad content, like a little personal agent, which is kind of the direction that these systems are going, then it could allow you to have your own little filter for the internet that removes a lot of the spam, the trash, the rage bait, and all this other stuff that would allow you to more or less enjoy it more. And it could give users the expertise to begin making like their own sites more or less. Like imagine if you were just like, oh, make a website with like rainbows and unicorns or whatever on it, and it would just make it for you. Like we could see it revolutionize the world of custom content. So that is at least my optimistic, hopeful take. Is it likely? I don't know. I would like it to be likely. I would like it to happen. But you know, I don't decide these things, so you never know. Oh, I see. Hey, we got it! Let's go! But yeah, that's my optimistic take on AI. I didn't present it very well because I'm trying to not fall into the void, but that being said, I do think that there's a chance that AI is going to make individuals skilled enough to kind of customize the world to their liking, to make their own form of custom content without stifling the ooh, what is this? Don't I get like a double dash? I think I do. All right, let's try this out. Yeah, it's a double dash. That's cool. Not to be confused with a Mario double dash. Very, very different thing. Whoa. That is a long way down. Okay, do I need it to get around that? I think I do. So I need to preserve my dashes. All right, can I preserve my dashes? Is that a thing I can do here? I don't know. I don't think I can get all the way over there. I might just be stuck, whoa, using this, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I can get over there without using the dash, so whatever. Well, I have to, though. I have to use the dash to get over there. So, like, well, that was kind of lame. Well, what's this down there? What's this down there? It's a sign. Lonely sign, please read. Thanks for noticing me. If you want to look up, zoom the camera all the way in. Who knows what you see up there? I don't know, but I'm a humble signpost. I mean, I see stars up there, but I'm pretty sure that those are just sprites that I can't do anything with, so, you know, whatever. Is there anything interesting? I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. That's fascinating. Like, what am I supposed to do? Come on, game. What's the deal? How do I get there? Okay, there we go. I guess I just had to be at the right angle or something. Look at that. Look at how good we are. Now watch what I mess up this part. Nope, we got the strawberry because we are cool. All right, now the question is, I guess I climb up this structure. That's kind of cool. And trust me, I appreciate the unlimited stamina. And the original game, that probably murdered me more than anything, was just having the stamina to hold on to these objects. But I think that they recognize in a 3D environment, you kind of need it. Because you gotta, like, assess where you are in the world. There we go. Look at that. Our 9th strawberry. Let's get number 10. And once we get number 10, we can go ahead and call it for the day. So I'll go to that one in that cool tower over there that will totally not backfire or bite me in any conceivable manner. Oh, this actually might be really easy to get. Watch this. Oh, look, I didn't even have to use my second jump. Okay, let's try to grab one more. That was disappointingly easy. Let's see. Look, a bunch of feathers. Kind of reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, look at that. Okay, so if I dash into the glass. Look at us. We're so good, dog. But you know what? We'll go ahead and call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I look forward to making another one of these if you guys want to see it. So let me know if this is in the realm of stuff that you would like to see on this channel. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.